We have breaking news right now, I should say. We're following out of North Nashville. This is a live look from Sky 5. There is a large police presence along Dickerson Pike, and at one point we counted 16 marked or unmarked police cars, at least a dozen even. The scene has been active for nearly 2 hours now. Yeah, we're talking just south of Due West Avenue, north of Skyline Medical Center. We have a crew on the ground as well as Sky 5 above, as you can tell. So far, not much information coming out of this. We did hear back from the TBI, Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, and we're told that they're not involved. Don Aaron, Metro Police spokesperson, is there on the scene. We've seen him from Sky 5 as well, but so far, not any information coming out of this. As soon as we get something, we'll pass it on to you. All right, more breaking news now. A gunman is arrested for attempted murder after a North Nashville shooting. News Channel 5's Dan Kennedy is working this one. He's live down at the Metro booking station downtown. And Dan, this guy's been wanted for a while now, hasn't he?
Yeah, about 3 weeks ever since the shooting first happened back on September 8th. And they finally got him yesterday in that same exact neighborhood where the shooting took place, which, by the way, is a neighborhood where he's banned from. He has a no trespassing waiver on file. But yesterday he was arrested and overnight booked. Tevin Griffin is the man who police say shot someone on Blank Street in the Andrew Jackson Public Housing Development back on September 8th. The victim survived and was able to identify him as the suspect. And yesterday, police knew to look for. They found Griffin in the same neighborhood where he's banned. Officers gave chase after he started running, then eventually caught him at the intersection of 16th Avenue North and Herman Street. That's where police arrested him. They say they also found in his possession crack cocaine, marijuana, cash, and a loaded pistol. This morning, Griffin's been booked on a $135,000 bond for that shooting and an attempted murder charge. Reporting live downtown, Dan Kennedy, News Channel 5. Thank you, Dan. And a burglar is on the run after a smash and grab at a gas station. Police think the thief used a car to rip these iron bars off the door at the Sit-Go on Brickchurch Pike. The burglar broke the front glass and then got in and took off with cigarettes. There are surveillance cameras. They'll be checking that out. However, the suspect's face was covered. Also happening today, the man charged in a double murder on Sunday's due in court. Oscar Delgado Flores is charged in the deaths of Yeri Gambino and Hector Pagada. It happened on Natchez Court at the Maple Crest Apartments. Delgado Flores is in court a little bit later this morning. He's facing 2 homicide charges right now. And a man has admitted to killing a fellow soldier for money. Specialist Charles Robinson says he was paid by Shadow McLean's ex-husband to kill her and then help hide the body. Now, this is coming to us from our friends at the Leaf Chronicle. Here's the rundown. Robinson faced a court-martial yesterday morning where he pleaded guilty to murder, conspiracy, and obstruction of justice. Robinson said that McLean's ex-husband, Sergeant Jamal Williams McRae, you see his picture there on the right, he was supposed to pay him $10,000 for that hit. Well, he allegedly only got about $200. Private First Class Shadow McLean, pictured here, went missing September 2nd of last year. Her car was found in Nashville about a week later, and her remains were found in January off the interstate in Robertson County. Robinson said that McRae lured her to a spot near I-24, saying they were going on a scavenger hunt, and that's where she was killed. McRae is also accused in that murder. His court-martial has not been scheduled just yet. 2 people in Goodlettsville accused in the death of a 5-year-old. Their son, actually, the little boy's dad, Philip Gardner, and stepmom, Latonia Gardner, are charged with first-degree murder in connection with the death. Latonia Gardner reportedly told investigators that the 5-year-old woke up sick, and she guided him to the bathroom, and that's when he fell and became unconscious. Paramedics found him unresponsive and not breathing. The cause of the 5-year-old's death has not yet been released. Zach Adams will serve life in prison for the kidnapping, rape, and murder of Holly Bobo. In a News Channel 5 exclusive, his attorney is answering questions about the high-profile trial.
I thought the jury was going to come back with death.
Jennifer Thompson revealed to our Nick Barris there had actually been plea talks during the trial, but Adams refused to consider it. Then after the verdict was reached and her client was facing the death penalty, the prosecution offered a deal: life in prison, no parole, but with the one catch. Holly's mother, Karen, wanted to look him in the eye at sentencing. Thompson told us she approached Karen after it was all over.
Karen Bobo was standing there and I said, "May I speak to you?" And she said, yes. And I said, I just want you to know that what you've done today is an incredible gift that you've given my client. I mean, I can't thank them enough for taking death off the table.
The other defendants in the case, Jason Autry and Zach's brother Dylan, are still awaiting trial. And some shocking revelations from Tennessee Titans player Delanie Walker. Now, the tight end is saying that he's received death threats for comments he made following the team's decision not to be on the field for the national anthem last Sunday. In a post-game interview, Walker said fans who were offended by the ongoing protest didn't need to come to games. Well, since then, Walker has said he's received racist and violent threats targeting him and his family since Sunday. We've posted his full statement on our website, newschannel5.com.
All right, happening today, it's going to be very exciting out at Nashville International Airport.
Yes, it is. The folks over at B&A are expected to unveil a new look for the airport. It's a growth and expansion plan that's in the works by the Metro Nashville Airport Authority. In the 5 to 7 year plan, the airport says it's expecting a new parking center, state-of-the-art arrivals facility, potential on-site hotel, new gates, and more.